The euro and the pound sterling may close the week trading sideways. The eurozone inflation data met forecasts. Thus, a rise in the eurozone consumer prices accelerated to 1.3% from 0.9%. Market participants are concerned about higher inflation as it may spiral out of control. However, it seems that at least in Europe, inflation is becoming stable, thus alleviating fears. In other words, the current growth is quite moderate, and the indicator is below the targeted level. Moreover, several months ago, the European Central Bank said that it was closely monitoring the inflation growth. In case of necessity, it would take measures to curb the rise. Thus, investors seem to be ready for the positive changes in the ECB's monetary policy. However, at the moment, there is no need to take such steps. This is the main reason for the euro's appreciation, which turned out to be insignificant. This wave of optimism also washed over the pound sterling, which showed a jump despite the absence of the macroeconomic data from the UK. As a result, the US dollar may continue losing in value until the end of the week. Notably, the drop is likely to be really small. The euro-dollar pair has been hovering near the key level of 1.1950 for 48 hours already. The pair has been showing extremely low activity. As a result, traders have concluded that there is an accumulation process in the market that may lead to acceleration and close attention from speculators. Judging by the long-lived stagnation, the pair may accelerate in the near future. In this case, traders should use the strategy based on the break of the limit of this range. Yesterday, the pound sterling showed so tepid activity that the range narrowed to just to 40 pips. This is not typical of such a dynamic currency pair. On the trading chart, we can see that the range between the levels of 1.3760 and 1.38 was downwardly broken at the beginning of the European session, amid high speculative activity. A bit later, the price returned to its previous levels. If the price fixes below 1.3750 on the 4-hour chart, it may slide to 1.3668. Otherwise, it will continue hovering within the broken range. And that's all for now. We keep monitoring the financial market situation. Subscribe to our channel and see you in several hours. We will take a close look at the US trading session.